Hey everybody.
Woo! Hey.
Don't come over. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
Damn, no.
Hey everybody.
Oh.
Welcome to the Aging Geek. Bullet is still here. I'm Brian.
Amos.
Bullet.
And that's Bullet. And that's Matt.
Yeah. Damn.
All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We have just a little bit to talk about with Marvel's announcements of some casting, some DC casting that we haven't talked about on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Amos has books to talk about. And Matt has watched the video game awards that went on last week.
They're just called the Game Awards.
The Game Awards.
I think the Spike still has the name.
Oh, okay.
Video Game Awards.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Either way.
where do you want to start? Let's start with the video game award, or the Game Awards.
The Game Awards.
So I got a chance to sit down and watch most of it.
Where'd you watch it first off?
I watched it online.
Okay, on YouTube?
Yeah, I went to their website and watched it through streaming YouTube or whatever. You know, here, Aging Geeks, as we all are, and hopefully our viewers are, with kids and lives and a job, you don't have 3.5 hours to sit down and watch a whole damn award show.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I ain't got that much time to dedicate to that kind of stuff.
By the time I got near the end, I was like just skipping through. Okay, they covered that, they covered that. So now we're going to try and give you guys the cliff notes so you don't have to do that.
All right.
I did take some notes on my phone here.
Are they still called notes even though they're digital? Like, is it?
Digital
I
notes?
thought a note was like a Post-it.
It says notes.
Notes, right
Okay.
there.
It says notes. So first of all, Game of the Year nominations went to Dragon Age.
This is like the big dog.
This is the big award.
This is the home run hitter.
This is like Film of the Year or
Okay.
whatever, the big one. Dragon Age Inquisition was nominated. Dark Souls 2,
Which you've played.
which I played the crap out of. Shadows of Mordor,
Which you've played.
which I played.
Mm-hmm.
Bayonetta 2.
Bayonetta 2.
I have something to say about that.
I heard that was a doo-doo game.
That was on. It was only on one
It was
system.
only on Wii U.
Yeah, Wii U. Yeah.
How is any game on Wii U going to be up for like Game of the Year?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of got the feeling from watching the show, Reggie, whatever his name is, the CEO.
Nintendo Reggie?
Yeah, Nintendo Reggie, the CEO for Nintendo, made several appearances in the show, and they thanked him for his contributions. So I got a feeling that maybe Nintendo...
Nintendo's a silent partner.
Yeah, they threw out some funds or something, maybe. And then the last one was, the last up for Game of the Year was Hearthstone.
See, I've never even heard of that.
Hearthstone is like a mobile card game. It's,
like Magic and shit.
yeah, kind of like that, but it's on your phone or your
Ah,
tablet
okay.
or whatever. The game looks beautiful,
Never
but I
played
don't do mobile gaming, so
I don't even
Not
do
anymore?
that card. I don't do any card gaming. I don't
Yeah.
do Magic or Pokemon.
Sam and Neil does Magic.
Okay,
But-
well then
See,
if
he's
he
not-
if
he's
he had
not
brought
here.
his
If
ass
he
here,
had
been
but
here,
hey,
man.
just to let you know, Sam and Neil said he couldn't be here because he didn't have enough notice.
Notice, yeah.
Like he needed multiple day
Multiple
notice.
days notice to be.
Man.
Motherfucker, you ain't that busy.
Yeah,
Don't lie to yourself.
prima donna. So
He's like, I
next-
only want orange Skittles and 3 bottles of Dom Perignon
Don't
on ice.
yeah,
All right, but
in
Sam
the
and
green
Neil-
room.
so Sam and
in the
Neil-
green room.
Yeah, I'll paint this motherfucker green. Bring your ass. All right, but
Yeah.
so Sam
So-
and Neil plays that, but he's not here to offer his opinion.
Yeah,
so
right.
which one of those won?
Well, I figured
Drummer-
we'd wait till the end of the talk
Right,
Oh,
to
right.
wow.
give the winner.
I'm not super excited. I mean, to me, if me as I don't know anything about it. I've never played any of the games. I'm gonna say Mordor.
Okay.
That seems to be that for
Amos, you
me.
got a
That would be
prediction?
my video game of the year.
That's a solid pick. That game is awesome. You got it.
Shadow of Mirror.
Yeah, well, it's autocorrect. What do you want me to do?
Shadow of Mordor. I seen you play it.
Awesome.
And it
game.
looks
It's an awesome game. I
Okay,
mean,
that's a
so
solid pick.
what else you got from the video game or from the game awards?
Interestingly, developer of the year was Nintendo.
why?
Like as a
Really?
whole, yeah.
Well,
I
so
did
not
see that
only
coming.
did a Wii U exclusive get nominated in the game of
Somebody
the year.
yeah,
Oh, I don't want to see that.
yeah, they got developer of the year as well. So one of
My O face.
So I thought that was a little interesting. They had some musical performances from a guy in Scotland who's a big gamer and played like a laser piano thing. That was really cool.
Like Blue Man Group style?
Yeah, it was really odd and fun. They had a DJ doing like digital old school 8-bit
I'm guessing it
music
wasn't
the whole
DJ
time.
AM.
No. Fighter
R.I.P.
X.
DJ AM.
Fighter X, I think
Fighter
is
X.
what his name was. Anyway, Imagine Dragons came out and did a musical
I
performance.
dig Imagine Dragons. I think, you
Yeah.
know what? I dig the one song they did, the Radioactive.
Yeah.
But I started listening to some of the other shit. Dude.
Well, the singer came out, talked about how they were in the studio working on a new album, but instead of working on a new album, they've been playing League of Legends a lot. So they're definitely gamers. Totally needed to be there.
All
right. Kiefer Sutherland made an appearance. The guy who was hosting was forgettable. I can't even remember his name.
So it wasn't even like Chris Hardwick or nobody you give a fuck about.
No, I totally would have went for Chris Hardwick or somebody that has
Anybody who's got some sort of name recognition.
Yeah. And maybe
You know what?
this
Give me
guy
Neil
did-
fucking Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
Give me some MPH up in that bitch.
Somebody.
Harold or Kumar.
But I had no idea who this guy was, and you guys may know who he was.
If I seen the face, I probably
Is
would.
that
was
a female
forgettable.
Yandu?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
There
weird.
was a lot of E3 type world premieres and first looks.
Okay.
Of different games.
Anything worth noting?
Not really. I mean, they had some interesting stuff. They talked about Mario Maker, which is kind of neat. There.
Oh, is that like a Little Big Planet Mario style?
Yeah, kind of like that. You can do your own kind of Mario game, and they showed some clips from that. It was pretty cool.
That's in development or that's coming out?
That's
or...
coming out next year.
Oh, okay, so we got some time for that.
Next year is the 30th anniversary of Mario Brothers. So
Oh,
okay,
that's
so they're gonna
cool,
come out.
man.
That's where they're
why
going.
this is coming out. They showed some stuff from the new Metal Gear. The new
Metal Gear Super Solid Snake Returns Slitherback.
5, the Phantom Pain or whatever.
The Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's got a walker right now. He's like, yeah, come back here.
That's
My
that's
cloaking
in
armor.
development, and Hideo Kojima, he came out.
Another guy from Nintendo?
No, this is the
some-
guy who came.
Well, he's in
Silent
cahoots
Hill,
with
right?
Nintendo.
Yeah, Silent
he's doing
Hill.
the new Silent Hill.
Silent
He's done all
Hill,
the
yeah.
Metal Gear Solid stuff.
Yeah.
He's a visionary.
Oh,
dude.
he's the guy that did that trailer.
PT trailer.
The-
PT
the-
teaser, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
teaser.
dude, that shit was weird. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
That's him.
Yep.
So he came out, debuted some footage from actually multiplayer on the new Metal Gear Solid, which was
Okay.
kind of neat. They showed a little bit of No Man's Sky, which is a game that'll be coming out in the next couple years.
And that looked good? Yes or no?
It looks really interesting.
Okay, so it's worth checking
it's
out.
worth
You
keeping
think?
your eye on. Yeah.
Okay.
Destiny, one of the favorite games that I'm playing right now, got
The only game.
the
you're playing
only
right
game
now.
I've been playing. It got best score, musical score, and best multiplayer experience, which I can absolutely support because doing the raid and
The only thing I think that it wouldn't have even contended with was like best voice acting.
yeah,
Ah, dude, the Dink. Dink fell short on
yeah,
that one.
Dinklebot was not any good. And then they did it like an extended look at the new Battlefield Hardline.
Oh, that's the cops and robbers one,
They
right?
were talking about how hot that thing was.
Oh.
They said this is the fastest Battlefield multiplayer they've ever had. Like,
Dude,
it is,
I'm going to go ahead and preface this with I suck at Battlefield. Every one I've played, it's like I run halfway, like 3 football fields to get to the fight, get shot in the head, and sit
then-
right the fuck back. So I just spend my whole time,
rinse, repeat, right?
oh, fuck, start back over. I never even get to fly the airplanes. I never get to do any of that cool shit.
Oh, I don't play those games.
And I don't even think they have a kill cam in fucking Battlefield. I think I just like,
don't
boop,
think so.
start over,
No,
boop,
yeah.
start
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's
but I
tough.
am looking forward to this one.
But they were talking about how there's going to be grapple guns and zip lines and car chases and trading paint.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the way
hot.
it looked in the trailer was not only are you fucking like straight up shooter, multiplayer shooter, deathmatch style, but you can hop in a car and bonk out of there
Oh, yes, sir.
and go around the city and come back or some shit,
yeah,
man. That
yeah.
shit, motorcycles,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
It's pretty
Tanks,
intricate.
armored cars.
We'll see what happens when it actually comes out, but everything they've shown so far and what the hype has been, it's going to be awesome.
Cool.
Really interesting that they smashed these categories together. Sports/racing game. That was kind of
racing
a
is a
mash
sport?
together.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it was kind of a mash.
But yeah, I don't think the same people that are buying 2K15, NBA 2K15, are giving 2 shits about Gran Turismo 25.
or Forza, yeah.
Or, that just doesn't seem like the same audience.
No, it
Now,
doesn't.
maybe if you take that Forza and mix it with FIFA, that's probably the same audience.
maybe.
But there's a distinct demographic difference between NBA games and Madden games. There's that group.
Yeah.
And then there's the white guys that play the FIFA and the racing games and the golf.
Why you gotta say white guys, man?
Okay.
I can't be Hispanic.
I've been to GameStop several times on release nights, and I get to see.
Man, all right, dude. I'm just saying, man. Why you gotta be the white guy, man?
A fact is a fact.
I know what it is.
So they smashed those two categories together.
Okay. They probably just did that.
Right. Winner, Mario Kart.
Get the hell out of here, man. All the
UFC,
all the
Forza.
Wow.
Mario Kart.
I'm gonna say though, that Mario Kart 8
It's fun
was
to play.
It's hot.
That Mario Kart, you're anti-gravitying up shit. That was pretty cool.
It's definitely worth it.
It's a different demographic.
Yo, man.
Yeah. It's not the same guys who are buying Madden.
No,
that's
2K.
okay. I'm already.
That's what won that.
Okay, so Nintendo bought the award show.
They
A
did.
couple of games that they did new looks at. You'll be excited. They did a new look at the Order 1886.
I want that, man.
That
showed
looks like
some
some
of that.
cool
I want
steampunk
that.
werewolf hunting action.
They did a new look at the new Tomb Raider that's coming out.
I've never been into Tomb Raider except for the movie because I love Angelina Jolie's titties.
That last one was a really solid game.
Yeah, I see.
Really
I heard that.
solid.
I
It
mean,
was
my
really
buddy
excellent.
Mario at work. Mario, at work. He likes some Tomb Raider. You guys met Mario.
Yeah.
He came over for some of the UFCs early on.
They did a little bit of a look because this was the same weekend that PlayStation did their thing in Vegas, and this award show was in Vegas. It was like you go to the video game or the game awards, and then you go straight to the PlayStation experience where they debuted the deep or the dark
I
below.
debuted deep.
The dark below.
The dark below. I'm debuting deep. I got it.
The new DLC for Destiny. So they talked a little bit about that. There's a new game coming out called Until Dawn, and that's like
I'm
a horror game.
debuting in the deep. Back door until dawn. Like
Back
it is
door.
straight.
It's a back
Oh,
door.
we got back.
A back door.
Back door in Vegas. All of that shit take place in Vegas. This
yeah.
sounds like a sex.
Oh man,
Thing.
now we're going to
Convention.
the AVN Adult
Yeah.
Video Network.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
I'm
that
gonna
in
tell you
Las
what,
Vegas too.
I subscribed to Christy Mack's host.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
That
about.
was one fine porn star, dude.
Oh,
She's the one that got beat up by the
Yeah,
UFC.
UFC
dude.
fighter, yeah.
Well, she has made a full recovery.
She has. She
Damn,
has,
dude, she
man.
was good.
I saw some pictures during her recovery.
Oh, I did too.
And-
She
and
posted those on her
I know,
Facebook. She wanted to
didn't she
fight.
get some surgery donated to her or something like that?
Dude,
I think people took care of her.
They
I don't
took care
know,
of
but
it, man.
dude, more power to you.
Well
that shouldn't have,
deserved.
that
Well
shouldn't have
deserved.
happened to anybody.
No.
And porn star or not, you're an excellent looking female.
No dude should be beating up on a chick.
Point
Period.
And
blank.
she takes it in the back though.
But
I'm just saying. I seen it.
trying to make a really sincere point. He's talking about.
The back door.
All right.
I'll take it in the front door.
Okay.
Put it in the side door.
Moving on.
Come in from the porch.
But yo, you sure is Aging Geek or just a porn
All right,
site,
my bad.
man?
You guys turned it into porn when you
No,
started talking about
I said.
in Vegas. We're doing it deep.
You got the whole all kinds of
Deep
awards
Impact
in there,
and
man. You know, it's all going one.
Impact.
The Throbbing Game Awards or some shit.
I said throw.
Okay. Moving on.
All right, sorry.
Man.
Sorry.
Best shooter category.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Best shooter now. I don't know if are they including this Call of Duty that just came out?
I don't remember what all the nominees were. I just wrote down the winner on this.
All right. It better not be like Mario Kart Shoot 'em Up.
Oh my goodness.
If it says Link's Adventure or some stupid shit like that, Hyrule Warriors.
Man, I think Nintendo really paid somebody off on that. thing,
Best
man.
shooter went to Far Cry 4.
Okay,
Okay,
I've
I
never
can see
played,
that.
but
Solid. I
can
that
see
sounds
that.
good.
Game. Solid
Yeah.
game. They did do a look at the new Zelda game. So the
Dude.
whole thing kind of had this Nintendo-y feel to it.
Yeah, okay. We're reading you loud and clear.
Yeah.
It's a Nintendo bought game convention. But I have seen some of the stills from that new Zelda, and dude, that's
looks hot.
HD.
Yeah, it looks hot. The thing they were trying to show you some of the stuff that it'll do, and it was a little gimmicky looking.
Oh, with the Wii U controller?
With the controller and what it'll do. It was a little...
I'm still not a big fan. I own a Wii U.
I can't play with
when I talk about Wii U shit,
nunchuck, they call them chucks.
No, it's that whole fucking pad.
Yeah.
It's got a screen of its own.
It's like you're playing a game on this.
Oh, the Wii U.
Yeah.
With your nunchucks on the side of your tablet, basically.
But it looked a little gimmicky. I'll give him that. Okay. All right, so getting all the way back to the game of the year, though. The winner is
Mario Kart.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah,
that's
I've
not
seen
the
trailers for
exclusive
that.
one, right? Oh, Dragon Age. That's
the new role play.
Medieval shit.
Yeah.
Solid game.
Have you played this game?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
It's on the wish list.
It's on my Christmas list. So I haven't gone out and bought it.
Wish list.
Because if I go out and purchase all these games right before Christmas, my wife gets mad. Because
she doesn't know what to get you.
Yeah, she doesn't know what to get me after that. So we'll definitely do a review or something.
All right, now, is that pretty much all you got?
That's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else to say.
Well, no, let's not get too far into it because I'm not getting off topic here.
No, it's done video games.
What does the award look like that they won? Was it a surfboard?
Dude, it is
or
hot.
was it a blimp?
It's hot. Remember the old ones were like a monkey sitting on
the spike ones.
The monkey with the crown.
Yeah,
and had like a ball or a staff or something. This looked like the hood ornament from a Rolls Royce.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
dude,
that's like that.
It was hot. I'm talking about. It had to have been this damn tall.
Motherfucker, they won the Stanley Cup every time they won an award.
Yes, sir. It was huge, man. Had a real long bass that came out the back. Looked
real long bass. You hear it? Real long bass coming out. Look at you, dirty-minded motherfucker.
Dude, what's up with him?
Wings, very abstract. But a few people commented when
about
they
how cool
received
it
it. They were like, "Wow, this is really cool."
Ah, well, cool.
And one last thing, you brought up voice acting.
Yes.
Best voice acting.
Nolan North.
They did make the Nolan North comment. He wasn't even nominated, but somehow he was going to win. Trey Parker was up for South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh my goodness!
And he was nominated for lots of voices.
Yeah,
because he does so
like
many
half
on the
the
show.
fucking...
Kevin Spacey.
For Call of Duty.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey, the lady who plays Charlotte in the Telltale Games, Walking Dead season that you've been playing.
Oh yeah.
Charlotte?
Tara Strong, not Tara Strong.
Anyway, she was up for it. They come up, they pull it open. Trey Parker wins. He's the only motherfucker that was actually there to get his award. It was not part of the industry. He walks up, receives the award. He's like, "Thank you guys. Before I was an animator, before I was a filmmaker, I was a gamer.
Yeah.
So this really means a lot to me. And video games are the greatest form of entertainment, and we proved it here tonight because Trey Parker beat out Kevin Spacey for some acting shit." Walked off. It was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, now, before we go too far off video games, Amos got a question for you.
Yeah, I just saw the trailer for the Game of Thrones, the HBO show. Which
I do know, big floppy wieners.
Lots of wienage.
Like
I feel like I've already seen
for every wienage.
I saw that he's in that trailer.
Wienage, there's like 4 tittage.
Oh, it's a lot of
So there's a lot of boobage going on.
Balance.
Yeah, yes. Well, still though, I mean, I'm not a big fan of looking at floppy wieners.
Yeah, but chesticles are awesome.
Chesticles are awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I saw the trailer, man. The
game looks hot?
It looks hot, man.
I've seen some stills for it.
And so,
I'm not into Game of Thrones, so that
you're not familiar with the content.
Yeah, that hasn't been on my radar.
Yeah. But I watched the show. It means a lot. So I mean,
I got a bad feeling about it. There's so many things that come from a television or a film property into games, and it just doesn't.
Well, coming from the Telltale Games, it's more of a go to point A, make sure you do this.
Yeah.
It's more of like storytelling where you have the illusion of control.
Right.
Yeah, it's a game on rails. It's a game on rails.
Yes.
And so far, I've been happy with the products they put out this past.
Oh yeah, they've done phenomenal stuff.
Christmas is coming up.
Christmas.
And the only game that has come out that I think is maybe The Crew that I need to put on my wish list for this Christmas.
Yeah, I've seen some footage on The Crew, some review stuff.
Looking hot.
The Crew.
It's racing MMO from New York to LA.
Not only racing, but MMO.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leveling up your car, dude, driving along. The only rub that I think I've got with it, that I've seen so far, and I haven't played it yet. Yeah, we're using them double entendre.
No, this isn't sexual. This is rubbing is racing. Okay. You know, rubbing is racing.
So maybe I had the dirty mind.
Yeah, you had the dirty mind.
The only thing that I think that it might not be cool is that I've heard that the graphics aren't great. When you like slow down and stop at an intersection, everything looks okay. It doesn't look phenomenal.
Okay.
But when you're flying past it at 90 miles an hour, everything looks great. So that's what really matters.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying it since we didn't get to play the beta because when last time we told you we were going to try to play the beta, it was already closed. We downloaded it for no reason.
We were 3 days too late.
All right. So, all right. All right. So that pretty much wraps up the video game talk.
Yep.
And now we all have these magic sodas. You're like, oh shit, where'd those sodas come from?
I did forget one thing in the video game thing. Sorry. Wanted to give a shout out to Sweet Leaf, Night Rocker Chick, Land Dragon, all you guys out there in Destiny who have friended me and invited me to play the raid with you guys. I really appreciate that.
You're talking about they invited Sabathiu is?
Sabathiu is. Yeah.
Sabathiu is.
This motherfucker misspelled his gamer tag, boy. It's supposed to be Sabathius. That motherfucker put Sabathiu is.
Really?
Dude, I had a little bit of drink. I was celebrating.
Dude, I can't say anything, dude. I got a YouTube site called Sliverbacks. Motherfucker, straight up drunk motherfucker. Beep, boop, beep. Sliverbacks.
Giving me hell says the guy doing the Neri giveaway.
I want to say something so bad, and I didn't want to say nothing
Giggy
bad.
Neri.
That's a Neri.
All right. Okay. So thank you guys for inviting me to do the new raid.
Oh, God.
Friending me.
Oh, this is good.
So moving on to, what are we doing now? Comic books?
No. We're going to talk about the casting shite.
Casting shite.
Casting shite. So, Marvel has, the group of properties that they're going to put on Netflix series that go with the Daredevil.
They're doing
and Luke Cage and Jessica Drew and Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
And Iron Fist, didn't he get some stuff? Or is he going to be with Luke Cage?
Yes, they all three characters got 3 shows.
Okay.
The Defenders are having their own little thing on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with Jessica
Jones.
Jessica Jones, the character. But I know that she's a Defender, right?
Yeah, she and Luke Cage have a baby
together.
They
cast her and they cast Luke Cage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do me a favor and look up the Luke Cage for me, because I don't know that dude. I don't recognize him, but I could maybe if you bring it up. But
I think he was
Jessica
in the Halo
Jones is John Ritter's daughter.
Yep.
Really?
John Ritter's daughter. Now, you didn't watch Breaking Bad.
No.
She was Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend that was killed by Walter White in that show. And she was the best friend in She's Out of Your League, or She's Out of My League. You remember that movie?
I do remember that movie.
And she was on an ABC show, too, called The Bitch in Apartment 23.
Okay, but the She's All That, that's the one that had Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
It had him as the lead, and he was getting with the blonde, and the blonde had the dark-haired friend. Man, she is good looking too.
Here we go, right?
Yeah.
Here
we go. We got it right here.
Yeah, but that's not the good looking hair. I mean, I love, she's got the dark hair with the bangs.
Mm-hmm. Well, tap on her.
Yeah, motherfucker, do something.
There's not going to be a picture of the character.
There we go. But that's the look. Yeah. But so
don't trust that being Apartment 23.
So what's her name? Kristen Ritter.
She has kind of, in this picture, she kind of has like a younger Jennifer Love Hewitt kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I don't know that she's that younger, but she's definitely a looker. It's like she falls into my wheelhouse of.
Oh, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But so she's been cast. So John Ritter's daughter's doing big things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Luke Cage. Tell me what that guy's name is. All right, he's not ready. So both of these guys are going to be on Netflix, and I'm sitting here trying to buy time so that Amos can fucking punch in black guy Netflix. Let's go. What's his name?
They don't say. They don't say.
Okay, I asked you to do
Dude, you want to get my phone and just do this real quick?
Real quick, we're past that point. We're past the real quick point.
See, Luke Cage, I mean, they got.
Okay, well then go to the fucking comicbookmovie.com where they put all the fucking news. All right, so Marvel has not only cast that, but Marvel has also cast
Ogie Banks.
I wouldn't recognize the name Ogie Banks.
It's not.
That's just the first thing that popped up.
Oh, before I get into it, Matt, you posted something on the Aging Geeks Facebook. The Lobo.
Oh, there you go.
The Lobo
The Logo fan film.
The Lobo.
Or yeah, Lobo fan film.
Motherfucker said Logo fan film. The Lobo fan film. I watched that the other day.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's fun to see people doing it. I liked the Christmas one better. Christmas Lobo. It had Brian Andrzejowski or Andrew Brianowski. It's also on the YouTube.
Here we go.
But he's like trying to take down Santa Claus. All right, well, hold on. But so the Lobo thing is pretty cool. It's by no means backed by Warner Brothers or DC.
Oh, no.
It's fun to see the main man getting a little bit of YouTube love. I think it could have
really good job.
They did a good job, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it done by the Bat and the Sun.
Yeah.
The Bat and the Sun, the guys that do the Superpower Beatdown. I mean, I'd like to see their Lobo.
There's Superpower Beatdown, Bat and Sun, we're calling you out.
Yeah.
Do Lobo.
I want to see some Lobo versus
anybody.
Wolverine.
No, they do Wolverine a lot. They've done a couple of Wolverines. And I'm not big on how they make Wolverines. They make his flaps come out real far.
Badass. I mean,
but do Lobo. All right. So who is our Luke Cage?
His name is Mike Coulter.
Mike Coulter. Now click on that and see if we can.
Why the hell did Ogie Banks come up?
And maybe he did like a fan film. I don't know, man. Maybe he got a weird ass name. So that's gonna be, and I don't recognize him from anything. And Amos is having trouble clicking on.
I think he was in one of the Halo movie they made.
Forward to Dawn.
No, there's one after that.
I don't know. I didn't really care for Forward to Dawn.
Yeah, I think he's in it. But
well, I mean, he's got a good look. If he put some poundage on.
He's younger than Terry Crews.
Yeah.
I think Terry Crews would make a good fit for one Luke Cage. Boom. But if it's going to be more than one, Luke Cage signs on for, or Terry Crews signs on for 6 films or 6 things. He's gonna be an old motherfucker by the time it's over. Right. So they're trying. I can see them wanting to cast young, so they can maybe use him longer and longer as the character.
If they could cast both the guys and use Terry Crews' body and just superimpose that.
But I like Terry Crews the person, so I would hate to have Terry Crews' body and not have the Terry Crews mannerisms.
I got mad love for Terry Crews. So if he was in it, I'd be watching.
Have you watched the Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I've seen some of that.
That shit's hilarious. He plays the sergeant of the police force with Andy Samberg.
All right, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I watched that show.
But
so they cast both of those. I'm okay with that. I like looking at her. And I'm curious to see what he's going to do. I don't know a whole lot about
This is her again?
Yes, her again, yeah.
I don't know a whole lot about the Luke Cage character. I know that he's bulletproof and he's pretty strong. And he used to have an afro and a tiara. Is that not true?
That's so awful, man. That's true.
All right.
That's true. That's one of the worst outfits to give a black man.
But so that's...
the yellow...
Yeah.
Open shirt?
Yeah, the fro, man, dude. I mean, he had a saying, too. Sweet Christmas.
Really?
That was like his motherfucker, I just kicked your ass.
Sweet Christmas. Yeah, right.
I'm sure we're going to see that in the fucking show. They're going to make mention of that.
Well, the thing is, with Jessica Jones, she used to be a hero or whatever. She didn't pan out for her. So
Does she have powers?
She had powers. She still got them.
Well, what are they?
Flight and strength. Something like that.
Strength.
Yeah. Fucking flight and strength don't work out for
yeah. So she had problems. She became a private investigator or whatever. And she have drinking
So
problems.
she's a private dick with a drinking problem who has flight and strength.
Yeah, she don't want to be a superhero anymore. So,
right.
So I mean,
but she's part of the Defenders, right?
Right.
As what? Their private investigator? Like she goes and looks up the cases, or
no? Like in the comic book, man, they get together. She's retired from all that stuff, and her and Luke Cage hit it off.
They got a baby.
They got a baby.
Baby mama.
They got a baby.
Does the baby have flight and strength?
We don't know.
All right. Let's see. I was gonna talk about. We didn't even fucking get it. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
The Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch.
But that was in talks for a while.
Well, yeah. But it is now.
Oh,
damn you, bullet! That motherfucker. It kind of still looks like it's aiming at us.
Oh man,
God, bullet.
But
you gotta love dogs. I don't have to, but you have to. All right, so Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. That's the last coming out of the MCU. There's not much.
Yeah.
They've wrapped up the filming of Ant-Man.
I saw that.
They've actually done that.
I wanted to touch on this when it came to Doctor Strange. How do you guys feel about the images of Doctor Strange where he's drawn? He's got that huge cowl.
They might not put that in there.
That's
not
going
gonna
to
make
I'm
it.
like, dude, there's
that's not gonna
no
no.
way you can do
No,
that.
that's not
what's
gonna
going to
make it.
happen is you're going to see that hanging up on a wall somewhere,
Right,
like
maybe.
when he does a special super seance and he when he does this shit. Maybe he has to.
Is that his song?
He does something.
Yeah, he does
do
that.
this
Does
shit?
he go?
Buy all
Read
this,
it.
all
I
this
think
stuff.
it's a stupid character, but
Oh my goodness.
but so I imagine that's just going to be hanging up on the wall.
But I know the cape
with the little
doesn't
eyeball.
The brooch, isn't that
the
part of his power?
eye
of something.
Amagato, I think.
Yeah, isn't that part of his power though?
Yeah,
Domo
that's part of his power.
Arigato.
So I think
something
he's
like that.
got to have some type of cloak.
Maybe
cape.
he'll just have a fucking turtleneck, like a sweet
And
turtleneck.
I mean, you know, I think it would be interesting and funny to see some concept art. of
well,
that.
maybe they'll just have like these little like shout outs, like little
Maybe, yeah.
right
You know,
here.
Marvel is known for the Easter eggs and all the little references and stuff.
You know who else is known for their Easter eggs?
Who's that?
Motherfucking Easter Bunny.
Oh no.
Cadbury
seen-
motherfucker.
I've seen lots of pictures of Doctor Strange in the articles leading up to this
Yeah.
casting announcement, and
Pull
dude,
up
I
the
think with
Suicide
some
Squad.
makeup, you know, with the right facial hair, with the right.
Oh, they're gonna do it right.
They're gonna do it right.
They're gonna do it right. And once again, they've chosen a character that I personally don't know much about. So whatever they bring to the table, I'm gonna say, all right, that's cool.
Cool, yeah.
It's not gonna be like, no, you did this wrong, Marvel.
But you know what? Now Marvel could do it now. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy was a hit. You know, now they could put out.
Guardians of the Galaxy comes out on DVD and Blu-ray on the Tuesdays.
That's
I
right.
already got that bitch and watched it 3 or 4 times.
Oh, really? Can
yeah.
I borrow it
Oh,
right now? Huh? Can I borrow it?
How much space you got on your hard drive on your PS4? This motherfucker, his PS4 said, I got no more room. His PS4 gave him the middle finger.
And that what? See?
Yeah,
See?
yeah, it was
See?
quick too, man. Like Brian came over and brought Call of Duty.
Oh my goodness.
So we loaded it up on the PS4. I've bought several digital games. I went to download something the other day and it was like,
Nope, that motherfucker said full.
yeah.
You know what ain't full? I go buy another shelf. I go buy another shelf if I want more
Yeah.
shit.
So my digital purchases have kind of bit me in the ass.
See the drawback?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I can't borrow it.
Yeah, I can't borrow it either.
Guardians of the Galaxy comes out. There's supposed to be a lot of cool behind the scenes.
Right.
There's also talks that they're going to up for a Grammy award or something for
Grammy
best
for
soundtrack.
soundtrack compilation.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Dude, it's getting a lot of buzz. I mean,
It's a hot album.
You know, it's
when
so
you pick
funny.
up that rat and you just sing into that rat.
Yo, it was so funny. I went to side lounge off of Berry Parkway, and we playing pool, right? And they started singing Pina Colada, right?
Escape.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the Michael Jackson song come on, right? I said, damn, man, they playing the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. I mean, it's hot, man. I like it.
The Escape song is all about a good dude trying to cheat on his woman.
Yeah,
Really?
that's what most songs are. But so Marvel's done that, and now I think we've covered everything Marvel based, right?
No.
What do we got?
Deadpool.
All right,
Oh,
Deadpool.
yeah.
They did.
Deadpool.
Oh, that's right. I just took it for granted
Yeah.
that Ryan Reynolds was going to be
but-
Deadpool. I didn't even want to bring that up because I was like, fuck it, man. If you
He
cast,
is Deadpool.
if you cast anybody else for Deadpool,
And we're not going
I'm
to
not going to
it.
go see it. I'm going to wait for it, and I'm
We're
going to
not
download
going.
the torrent.
You'll do that anyway.
But I'll also go buy it because Ryan Reynolds is
So
in it.
Ryan Reynolds is officially Deadpool.
He's officially, and I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, so done with Marvel. Let's go to DC. They announced the Suicide Squad casting and the characters.
Which
Right.
I don't know anything about.
What?
I don't know. You only know that they're bad guys who have been convicted and they're kind of expendable,
Yeah,
basically.
that's all I
Only
know.
chance to knock off some of the sentence of the years off your sentence is to do these black ops for Amanda Waller. She runs the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. So they cast the Harley Quinn is going to be
Margot.
Margaret.
Margot.
Margot what?
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Kidder,
She's the girl from Wolf of Wall Street.
You haven't seen
which
yet?
I have not seen.
Dude, that is one sexy female, bro.
Borrowed it from. Borrowed.
I don't have it yet.
Oh, damn.
But she's sexy. Harley Quinn, boom. I'm ready to rock it. All right.
I saw a picture of her. She's a very attractive
Yeah,
woman.
and I think she's like 25 years old, something like that.
Oh, there you go.
Tom Hardy.
He's
Hardy, yeah.
playing Rick Flag.
Rick Flag, and I looked it up. Rick Flag's like one of the originalities.
Yes,
Like when that
he's
shit
original,
came out
yeah.
back in 60-some shit.
87,
Rick Flag was like their Captain America, like their Nick Fury Captain America guy for their team.
All right.
He was the leader of the team.
I like Tom Hardy. I
wanted him to be more of a like an iconic character.
I think it's interesting that he's played Bane.
This isn't the same universe. I was going there too, but I can make the separation.
Played two different DC characters.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, what is he going to do for Marvel? Is he going?
Oh, he's not coming
to Marvel.
It's like saying, what's The Rock going to do in the MCU?
Yeah.
Rock ain't coming.
No.
You pick a team.
Yeah, that's it.
You're either a Blood or a Crip. You can't switch sides.
That reference is so 1989.
Yeah.
The only person to do that, and it's not full on, was Ryan Reynolds.
Because he did the Green Lantern.
But that's not MCU.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That was Fox.
But that's as close as you're going to get. So it's Bloods and Crips. So
Bloods banging in Little Rock.
Let's see who else we got. We got
Will Smith.
Will Smith as Deadshot, who's probably going to be the leader of the team.
Yeah.
Because in most of the iterations of the Suicide Squad, Deadshot is the leader.
Right. He's a field officer. He's a field leader. The field leader, yeah.
So
I like Will Smith.
I like Will Smith too, but Deadshot? Come on, man.
I don't know enough about the character of Deadshot, but I do know Will Smith.
I know.
I know that I don't like some of the stuff he does.
He's done some stuff that's not all that great.
When he did After Earth, I kind of was like, fuck you, dude. That's horrible.
Oh, no.
There are certain actors.
I told you who's behind that, right?
Like Will Smith?
La.
Oh,
Will Smith was a great choice because I think that there are several black actors who have transcended race in acting in the world.
Like
Will Smith,
Denzel,
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
All three of those
Cast
guys.
them white or black, it doesn't matter. It's not like if you see Will Smith, it's not like immediately all black people are going to go see it. If you cast Tyler Perry, dude, you're basically saying all black people are going to go see this movie.
Sure.
You cast Will Smith, and it's just everybody's go see this movie. Yeah. You cast Denzel, everybody's going to go see it. So I think it's I think it's cool. I just hope that Will Smith does a good job and doesn't just treat it like, I'm going to do this to get a check. I want him to I want him to bring his A game.
But isn't it every movie that he does, he gets $20 million or something?
Dude, I'm not writing the check.
Oh, that's the thing.
I'm sure every movie he's in, he's going to get more money than I'm ever going to make.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he's doing the Independence Day sequel, right?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome to Earth.
So who else we got besides the
Leto?
No, who's this guy? Jai Courtney.
He's in the Terminator, new Terminator Genesis.
The Genesis, the one I'm not excited about.
Yeah,
Dude, did you see that little teaser thing? And they got the Arnold Schwarzenegger standing with a robot arm. It looks completely like it's not supposed to be there. It's
I've seen a lot of Terminator Genesis footage.
Oh, he's in
I've seen a lot.
Live Free and Die Hard. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's a son.
Son, yeah.
You know what? He was also in the Snipe Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher, yeah.
Jack, okay. And I'm not super familiar with Captain Boomerang. It's a stupid name, and I looked at some of the old outfits. It's a dude wearing blue spandex with boomerangs glued to his spandex.
You know what? Speaking of that character, he made an appearance in The Flash this past week.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Was it this actor?
No, sir.
Okay.
They're
separating it, man.
They're not doing that, which I think is a mistake. The MCU is doing that. I think that's the way they should go.
And that's my opinion, man. I agree.
I don't know. You know what I'm not excited about? Agent Carter.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see it,
I don't like watching...
Bullet!
Okay. Calm down. It's not a fucking snake. It's just a retarded dog.
It is a retarded dog.
Damn, stupid
Never
dog.
Okay, so...
you know what? Bullet doesn't like Tropic Thunder. And he's never watched the movie. So he doesn't know not to go full retard.
You know he can go full retard.
But,
you know what? I'm going to take this time to let y'all know that I am a member of the ASPCA ABC's Sarah McLachlan shit.
Back to Agent Carter.
And I like dogs. No, fuck that. I got to cut the film, so I needed something to talk about, and I'm ASPCAing.
Okay. Just cut me off.
Yes.
All these dogs need an angel.
Keep the mic on.
Oh, are we back? Okay.
No, go ahead.
Hit it.
Let them know you're
Hit
doing
it.
the electronic thing, man.
Hit it.
Give you some secondhand fruit punch. Get you some of that secondhand Fruit Loops.
It is fruit punch. Fruit punch is good.
So I'm just not the audience for Agent Carter. I'm not a big 60s, the whole 40s, the Nazi era stuff doesn't really
I'm not
intrigue
even a fan of the era that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That lets you know that I'm serious.
Yeah, you're serious.
I'm serious when I say I don't
What's the
like
girl's name? Haley Atwell?
Yeah, Haley Atwell.
She is hot.
She is.
She may be, but I only see Agent Carter, and I'm not big into that fucking
Dude, I'm
big
all
roles.
about the 40s.
I mean,
pinup girl
I'm gonna
look,
watch it,
you
man.
know. Dude, she looks hot.
Well, y'all can tell me about
Only
it. but
7 episodes. That's it. 7.
And I'm okay.
I know,
I
I'm
think
not-
it's
I'm not
really
big.
going to add some depth to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I think so too.
and all that. I think it's
It's
gonna be
supposed
cool.
to be covering the birth of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
I
like
think
how it
it's gonna
started.
be cool,
But-
man. It's just another
That's
another
fine.
thing.
I'm just saying, I was just putting it out there. It doesn't look like it's for me.
Well,
I
you
didn't
know
call
what?
it the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen
But you know
or
what?
ever heard
That's
of.
fine.
That's all fine. It's your opinion. Keep your opinion.
All right, so Jared Leto as the Joker.
Yes.
Bam.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
I think
These are-
that's huge.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that they have the guts to go back to that character.
Yeah.
I don't.
Period.
It's not gonna. The name of the character. It's not gonna be the same Joker.
No, it'll never.
It's
be.
not gonna be Jack Nicholson Joker.
No, Heath Ledger.
It's not gonna be Heath Ledger's Joker. And it's probably going to be more along the lines of Arkham Asylum Joker.
Yeah, you
You
seen
know,
it
maybe
yet?
Batman the Animated Series. Not overly cartoony and not super just psychotic.
But there's big shoes to fill going into that character.
Yeah, well, dude, I'm all about it. Jared Leto, after he did Dallas Buyers Club
yeah.
and showed that he will dedicate himself to the role regardless of any kind of flack he could get for playing a transsexual or transgender person or whatever. Like, he lost all that weight. And, dude, that performance was outstanding. I didn't even know it was Jared Leto until until the credits rolled at the end. And I was like, oh, shit, dude, 30 Seconds to Mars.
Was he in Fight Club?
Yes.
Was he the pretty boy in
Yes,
Fight
they
Club?
got fucked.
I think that's the only role I've ever seen him in.
He doesn't do a lot of acting.
He doesn't. He's
So I'm really excited.
Requiem to a Dream.
All right.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
Was he
one.
in that one?
Yeah, that was way
Dude, I'm
back.
trying to forget that movie. That movie will wear you the fuck out. Don't watch that movie.
But
So
that's
is
the
it,
lineup.
And it also says on here that Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is going to
Rumored.
could be.
So they're trying to tie in after the Man
All
of
right, so
Steel
let me
or
get-
whatever.
Okay.
I looked through the wiki on Suicide Squad, and the Joker's never listed as a member of the Suicide Squad.
Let me tell you that. Because
Joker's daughter is.
Yeah. Because DC did a new 52. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
It forgot everything.
Well, this
else?
wiki has New 52
52.
listed on there,
Yeah.
but it still doesn't show. It still didn't have listed as the Joker was ever a member.
He
So
might just be
is the Joker? Do you think he's a member of the
might-
Suicide Squad or just in the movie?
I think he's just in the movie, man. He can't not be a member of the squad, man.
I don't
Cannot.
think the Joker will be
Be
a member of anything.
He might be the villain.
They're all villains.
No, I mean he might be the main villain they have to deal with, you know.
I'm curious how they're going to pull the storyline off.
But they might do the Arkham Asylum. I mean that the
Maybe
Arkham,
they're
yeah.
all just breaking out of Arkham. Maybe it's just like they're like, you know what? Fuck this. Let's break out of Arkham.
Yeah, I mean it
You
could be
know,
either way.
speaking of Joker and the people who have played him, Netflix has the original Batman with Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton, yeah.
I sat down and tried to watch that bitch again.
Oh, it's painful.
Yeah.
That is tough.
Yes, it is.
You can make it through the movie
The
up till they
second one
start
is
doing the
hard.
fucking bat dance.
The
And shit.
Penguin.
Wow, dude, I love Prince. Don't
Prince,
get me wrong,
yeah.
but fuck that movie does not stand up.
No.
But
You
Jack Nicholson's good, man. He's solid. Even now, you look back on his performance, and there's some evil in that dude.
You know, there's a Batman Lego movie coming out where every person that is voiced Batman is gonna play a voice of Batman in the video game or in the movie. I thought that was pretty cool.
That's gonna be awesome. Dude, Kevin Conroy is Batman as far as I'm concerned.
That's
I am
the
too.
animated Batman.
Yeah, that's animated. Yeah.
That's the animated
dude.
one.
That's the one I grew
and he
up
does
watching.
the video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found the name of it's I recognize that voice. The documentary on
I
Netflix.
told you about? Yeah.
Well, I watched it.
yeah, it's good
I
documentary.
recognize that voice. That was pretty
Yeah, you
awesome.
should-
That was a great.
And that's
that was
all
great
about
documentary.
voice acting. And you're going to see stuff when you watch that documentary. You're going to be like, I had no idea that's the person that voiced that
John
cartoon
DiMaggio.
character.
Very,
He
very
did
good.
the whole
Yeah.
thing. He was
Very
behind
good.
it.
That was
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Very good documentary.
So we have all that stuff taken care of. Nothing more to say about movie news other than, the Star Wars trailer. We've already talked about that.
I wanted to get your opinion on Mordecai.
What is that?
With Johnny Depp.
The new Johnny Depp
Depp movie. Yeah.
Oh.
Have you seen anything on that?
Let's see. Didn't I see a trailer for that?
I saw a trailer.
Explain. Give me a little bit more.
He's like a weird, quirky dude that goes.
Hold on, stop right there. What he does not play a weird, quirky.
That's
dude.
That's where I'm going to.
Okay.
I just think they're cashing in on his quirky.
Yeah.
I don't know if the movie's going to be any good.
Okay. Well, I think I saw the trailer for that. I'll have to rewatch it and get back to you. I don't have any answer for you right now.
That's fine.
But I watched Tusk.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's on Amazon Prime, man.
I watched Tusk.
First
off, I'm going to say congratulations to Kevin Smith for making that was a fun watch.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but I laughed.
Well, it's a dark humor.
Yeah, man. I found myself laughing because I put myself in the position of Justin Long's character, and I was like, dude, what the fuck do you do? Like, what is the answer to this? Because you can't win. So I laughed at how frustrated Justin Long's character must be. And he plays a real D-bag who's doing podcasting.
Yeah.
And he's like such a D-bag. He's like trying to be the wacky shot.
So it wasn't hard for you to get into his position.
No, I identified with him.
So you felt that
position. And then he had fat Haley Joel Osment right across. Who's fat Haley Joel Osment is fucking his girlfriend.
People.
Yeah, and dude, he is chunky.
Yeah.
Chunky monkey.
Yeah, he got another movie coming out.
But the movie was awesome. It was, if you take the idea, and not the sexual and not the over-the-top gore, but if you take the idea of Human Centipede, of there's somebody with this strange obsession who wants to do surgery on people or things to make them a way that he wants. Take that idea and combine it with Misery. That's Tusk.
Nice.
And dude, you know what the movie's about, right? It's about a tusk of a walrus. So,
wow,
dude, when you see Justin Long's walrus,
oh my goodness,
God damn! And then the end. Can I do a spoiler alert and just drop it? Can I do a spoiler alert and just drop it?
Don't drop it.
Oh, dude. All right. If you've seen the end, when you get to the end of the movie, you're like, how is this going to end? Like, what can happen from here to resolve all the outstanding issues? And the way the movie chose to end was like, oh, shit. Like, it had you like, oh, that's bad. And so I don't want to go too far into it, but the end was like, oh, goddamn, dude. Like, you just shake your head. You're like, oh.
So our reading assignment needs to be
watching the Tusk.
Yes. Dude, Tusk was good.
I got to sit through that.
You don't have to. It's good. It's not lips to assholes.
Okay. Speaking of Kevin Smith,
I
want to go on record and just say, Kevin Smith, you need to come on our show.
Oh yeah, wow. Comic Book Man.
No, not Comic Book Man. I want him to come on our show.
No. And you ain't got to fly down here to Marietta.
No.
You could, hey, we could just Skype. We could just Skype you, and we'd be like, hey, Kevin Smith. Hey, Mr. Skypey.
Yeah.
But let's not hold our breath for that.
I think we're definitely in his wheelhouse.
We're in his wheelhouse.
Oh, in his wheelhouse.
But he would be doing us an enormous favor by coming. He would gain absolutely nothing from coming on our show. Because you know what? He's probably, all his friends are already aging geeks.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't be like, oh, I finally found people I can identify with. That's all he hangs out with.
You know what, though? I don't even look at it as like, oh, I want Kevin Smith to come on the show so we'll get more views.
He seems like a cool dude that you want to shoot the shit with. He just seems like a
dude that I would love to conversate with.
Yeah.
About geek shit.
Yeah.
Or even movie shit.
I think he has some really great points of view on.
Yeah, so I recommend Tusk for a good watch.
And I have another thing to say. Preacher. You ever heard the comic book?
The comic book, yeah. That's the Enos. Garth Ennis, doesn't he do
Garth Ennis, yeah, with IRS face. The dude had a face. I asked for a face. His name IRS face.
Okay.
Garth Ennis is he's British. I mean, he's British.
You want to
say ass, arse.
Okay.
So anyway, Preacher, they're gonna Seth Rogen and what's the other guy name?
James Franco.
No. Yeah, no.
Goldberg.
Yeah, him. They did a screenplay for the pilot.
Okay.
And trying to get it on AMC.
Cool.
And Preacher
Like
is
you
nothing
said,
to
you
play
were trying to
with,
be
man.
quiet.
Nothing to play
Crumpling
with.
rappers and shit.
You are totally ruining the production value.
My daughter Kyra is not going to bed. Good night, Kyra.
Good night, Kyra.
Good night.
All right, love you. Brush your teeth.
Eat your Wheaties. Don't do drugs. Stay in
Is
school.
Mom awake? Huh? Okay. All right. So Garthy, they've done a test footage.
Yeah, they did a script for it, whatever. They're gonna try to do a pilot.
Cool.
Bullet made it out without hitting the cord. I'm excited.
Nice.
Let's see. I was going to bring up something else real quick. Oh, not that it's super aging geeky, but there was a UFC fight last night that I still have not watched.
Oh, you know what? There was an availability on PS4. They've got a live events thing now where you can order that on the PS4 and watch it.
Ah.
Like not
So
just
even if you
UFC
don't have
fights.
Comcast,
Yeah, like
you can
not
do
just
pay-per-view
UFC fights,
service.
but yeah, there's any live event kind of thing. And there was a really interesting drawing of, I want to say it was like
drawing?
BJ Penn.
Oh yeah,
and
I've
a
seen
couple
that on
other
there.
guys,
It's
like
weird
comic
looking.
booky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind
It
of
was weird looking.
Anyway,
but
so there
so
was a
the
fight.
event took place last night.
Okay, who was the big fight?
Hendricks versus Lawler, the rematch.
Okay.
And the last time those two fought, it went all 5 rounds. And dude, that was one of the best fucking fights I had seen. God damn, they were just fucking beating the shit out of each other's face. There was no taking it to the ground, no trying submission. It was straight bang, 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 rock 'em, sock 'em robots, dude. That shit was hot. So those guys had a rematch.
All right.
Well,
Did you watch it?
I have not watched it.
Okay.
But I say that to say this.
Okay.
CM Punk and his wife AJ Lee were in the crowd.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
CM Punk is no longer tied to WWE
No,
Entertainment.
he is not. There
No,
has
he's
been
not.
a lot of heat.
First
lately.
off, I've listened to the Colt Cabana podcast that he did where he's pretty much telling everybody his feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So he went on Colt Cabana and put out his feelings about the industry, about the WWE.
Yeah.
All right. Then, right after Raw last week, Stone Cold does his podcast with Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
And,
Vince
Sto-
McMahon
and I'm gonna
responded.
shoot this out to Stone Cold if he's watching. Stone Cold asked the good questions. He asked the
I heard
questions
he put it to him.
that we
I heard-
wanted to
yeah.
hear. But Vince McMahon is fucking shucking and jiving.
Like always.
Yeah.
And so Vince McMahon didn't quite put out all the answers, and it sounds not disingenuine, if that's a real word. I think it is. But it feels very
Irregardless.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, irregardless. But so that it was cool to see Stone Cold asking real questions,
yeah.
not the candy-coated.
Yeah.
He's not asking about character questions. He's asking about real shit.
yeah.
Because sometimes when you watch wrestling stuff, it's like, so Triple H, what do you think about this? And he's answering as the Triple H character,
Sure.
not as Paul Webster. Whatever his last name, Livingston.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool to see that. Then after that aired, CM Punk Colt Cabana Part 2 came out.
Really? I didn't know that this
Yeah.
happened.
So
Okay.
now CM Punk talks about how Vince McMahon answered his questions and all that shit. That was fun to listen to as well. So that was cool. All that being said, CM Punk and his wife AJ Lee are now in the crowd of UFC. If you keep track of CM Punk on his social media stuff,
Yeah.
he's been training jiu-jitsu.
Really?
He's been going to the Gracie School.
Okay.
That motherfucker announced last night that he is signed to UFC for some fighting action in 2015.
Really?
So CM Punk, the best in the world, pipe bomb laying motherfucker, has said that he is gonna show y'all what he's got in the real octagon.
Really real.
Yeah.
Now he could go in there and stink the joint out. And he may just fight like a bunch of B-list guys. I don't know how Dana White is going to make money on the CM Punk name, the
sure.
CM Punk
Yes, sir.
brand,
Yes,
and the
sir.
CM Punk audience that wants to
he
see him
will.
fight.
Yes, he will.
So the
Say what
problem,
you will about Dana White. That boy makes money.
yes,
Yeah,
sir,
he does.
he is a businessman.
Yes, sir.
He knows what's best for business, not fucking McMahon, but Dana White. So I'm looking forward to seeing Punk probably fight a couple of jobbers.
Oh, we'll be watching that pay-per-view just because
Not-
it's him.
Not because the jobbers, like the wrestling jobbers, where they're told to lose. But he's going to go against some no-name people probably that we haven't heard of.
Well, like every belt has a contendership. You know, there's 10
Oh, yeah,
guys.
he's not fighting for the belt.
He's not fighting number 1. He's fighting number 10.
I don't know that he'll even be fighting. I think he's just going to fight just to be beaten, like, to fight.
But I'm saying, like, if you look at the list of guys in his weight class, he's not going to go into number 4.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Well, who knows? He could be a genuine BA. He could be a BA, and we just don't know it. I doubt it.
My ass.
Yeah.
My fat ass tried to do a cartwheel and a handspring the other day, and I pulled my fat.
God damn, dude. That's just bad. That's just plain bad. But so that's pretty cool. A little nugget to throw out there. CM Punk jumping to UFC, getting his check and bringing his fans with him. And he's working with Nerdist to do his thing. I'm a big fan of CM Punk. I like that.
Yeah.
On the same note, Bellator, UFC's rival, Bellator MMA. I've heard that they've been talking to Brock Lesnar about trying to get him to leave WWE and go back to Bellator to do some UFC or to do some MMA action.
Man, fucking Dick Sword boy, man. That dude.
Dick Sword, if you don't know what that is, Brock Lesnar has this huge tattoo that runs up this area.
His sternum.
It runs up this area. And if you look at it from afar, it just looks like he's got a big ass dick tattooed on the front of his body. But it's really like some sort of sword with brass knuckles. It's weird.
Yeah,
and it ends like right here. You didn't put a lot of forethought into that.
No,
like,
dude,
he's probably going to bed kicking himself in the ass.
Yeah. I'll say
at least he
on the
kicks his own
podcast.
ass.
If he comes over, I'll be like, dude, that tattoo is awesome.
Dude, that cauliflower ear is hot. That fucking Dick Sword is hot. I love the way your flat top is and your neck starts right here. I dig that shit, dude.
I'm tired of Brock Lesnar. I'm over him.
I hate him in the WWE, but we spent enough time talking about that stuff. I hope you've enjoyed all that. It's comic book time. All right, so now we're going to enter the comic book portion.
Right.
And this is where Amos exceeds. Tell us what's hot and what's not.
Okay, first of all, guys, I want to talk about this book right here. Fight
What
Like
is that
a Girl.
called? Fight Like a Girl.
Right. A good
Isn't
friend.
that the slogan of breast cancer awareness?
I think some of the shirts have the pink band that says Fight Like a Girl.
Is it related to that at all?
None whatsoever. This book is by Action Lab Comics.
Action Lab Comics. Is this number 1?
Yes, number
this
1.
This is number 1.
It's an independent. It's Atlanta based. It's in Atlanta.
Atlanta based.
Yeah, it's Atlanta based, and I think got a headquarters somewhere in Pennsylvania too. Before you go.
Okay, before I look at the artwork.
You have to look at the artwork. The quality. It's a book that's my friend just created and he wrote. David Pickney, man, and it's his first. Well, it's not his first, but this is he is contracted with Action Lab, so he writes for them, create things for them.
They asked him to do that, right?
Yeah. So he signed a contract with them. So
okay,
he gets paid for doing all this. So
now he's the writer.
He's the writer,
not the artist.
Not the artist. He's the writer and the creator of the character and the whole story. And this is
so you can shit on the artist.
All you want to, yeah. So I mean, yeah, but
why would I do that?
I don't know, man. That's just you. Anyway,
well, dude, crappy artwork is crappy artwork.
But anyway, Fight Like a Girl. This is his first book from Action Lab. Go check it out. And not Matt. This is Matt right here. This is Brian. Brian, check it out.
All right, so
the
you got a dinosaur.
not that good at all.
What about the story, though? Is the story worth checking out?
Oh yeah, the story.
Or is the story just good because your friend did it?
No, it's good.
Okay,
it's good. I gave him a review on my blog.
How is your blog?
The blog doing all right.
Is the blog doing all right? The talk, pace to talk.
Pace to talk.
Do you have like subscribers, or
I mean, it would be nice if YouTube subscribe.
I didn't know. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
As regular people, or do I have to have an account? Or
no, just go on the blog, whatever, and just say I have WordPress.com to follow.
But I think in order to follow, I have to also have a WordPress, and I'm nothing against you, but I don't read blogs. I mean, I've actually read your blog. I've gone to your site, but I don't subscribe to it because I have no interest in reading other people's blogs.
Bloggers.
He doesn't want to blog.
Obviously, I don't spell very well, so I'm not doing any blogging myself.
But the artwork is okay, man. I mean, for what it is, I mean, it's.
I don't believe you're telling the truth.
Hey, man, look.
The story may be cool,
The
but
story is nice, man.
God damn. that is not even. That's beyond not acceptable.
Well, you know, the guy. I mean,
I understand that you're doing the best. You're making, shit out of chicken salad or whatever. But, I mean, dude, I don't have a book.
well,
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't done that. So, more power to them for doing the book. But if I'm basing it on what I think of a comic book, I'm thinking.
I've seen more shitty shit than that.
That doesn't make it acceptable.
I'm just saying.
Just because there's worse shit doesn't make shit better.
What is with the knot?
Look at the rest of the book before you start. You're bringing away the one thing. Now, while Matt looks at this, because he's going to offer a fair opinion that this is a turd, what else do we have? But let's give a shout out to your friend again.
Man, David Pickney, man, he wrote this. If I like a girl,
I'm going to read the story.
Go check it out at your local comic book shops. You know what I'm saying? I always support the comic book shop, okay?
Yeah. Dr. Nose is a good one around here, right?
Now, you say support your local comic book shop. You can find this in local shops.
Outside of Atlanta?
People outside of Atlanta, can they pick this up? Is it published
yeah,
like
it's
that?
published like that,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you purchase this directly from their website? What's
Yes,
the
you
name?
can.
Action Labs?
Uh-huh.
So you can find it if it's in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, you can find it. You know, I mean, I enjoyed it on the read, and it was good, man.
Yeah. I'm not taking any drawing tips from that book, though, by the way.
Okay, that's your opinion. I mean, you know.
All right, what else you got for us, man?
Oh.
What else you got for us?
The legendary Star-Lord.
Legendary Star-Lord number
6.
Number 6.
Yep.
So this fest.
What caught your attention was the female
The
Yondu.
female Yondu. Is that not Yondu's daughter, or is that actually Yondu
That's
himself?
a race of aliens.
But is that Yondu? Yes or no? Okay,
not
so that's
Yondu.
just a female that's the same race as
of
Yondu.
Yeah.
She's got the red mohawk. So is this book any good?
I enjoyed that book. You know, it's not the Guardian of the Galaxy, but you know, Rocket Raccoon, you know, Star-Lord, they got their own books now. You know?
Yeah.
And this book.
Artwork. Okay.
So
Because this artwork seems to be fine. I mean, we got some Tony Stark action. I like the coloring techniques used in here. Is the story any good in this?
Whoa, man, nice.
No, it's you got on me. You got on me. That's how excited I am.
Wow, man, look at that. Yeah,
I'm sorry I
I'm
didn't
not
swallow.
that concerned.
I know you ain't.
He's already given away syphilis. So.
Oh yeah, he has.
I did.
This right here is Powers. I haven't read it yet, but you know, this is.
Well, you didn't tell us if the story was any good on that one. Yes or no?
It's not. It's okay. It's
Dude,
okay.
do you intentionally ask for the books with the worst fucking artwork?
I read for the stories, man.
All right. Well, you're better.
For a person who does art, you know, for a living, you know,
Well,
you know,
not for a
t-shirt with the
living,
t-shirts, you know, you visual, man. I mean, I'm visual also, but I also like a good story, man.
I would go as far as to say that Brian is a professional artist.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I would.
You know,
I would.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
compliment.
You know,
Well, I appreciate it, but
enough of you about me.
all right,
Anyway.
back to you. That artwork is doo-doo. Is the book any good? Powers Bureau.
Yeah, you know, it's good. You know,
You said this one was doo-doo?
No.
That's the artwork.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
No, the
That's
artwork
his
is
dad.
good in there.
That's on Star-Lord dad right there.
No, this right here, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, right here.
Look at this shit.
All right.
That's probably worse than the
Okay,
than the
let's
other
see
one
this.
as far as artwork goes.
But this one's going to be a series on the PlayStation Store.
Network. Yeah, that's the series.
Is it going to be drawn like that?
No, it's no. It's gonna be a live.
It's going to be animated like that.
No, it's gonna be a show. Like
Is it live people?
It's
or is
live people, not a
Well,
animation.
Dude, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is a show.
No, this is going to be a show, just like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., all that. It's dealing with power, superpower.
Okay.
You know,
I'm trying to cash in. I see.
Yeah,
cash in.
I think there's something to be said about the quality of the story that can let you surpass some of the artwork, as long as the idea is gotten across. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like then the pictures are doing their job.
See, when you storytelling, for instance, like I said, Robert Kirkman got a new book called Outcast, and the artwork's not to your standards.
Okay.
But storytelling, the storytelling got to meet the artwork, man. I mean, it got to be dark.
I
you know.
understand.
Where's up with the head?
Dude, go ahead and put that down. just tell everybody the artwork's doo-doo. It's not just me.
No, the artwork in this is
All right, put that down. I'm about to blow your mind.
even for cartoony. That's.
I'm
not
about to
very
blow your
good.
mind. This
Oh,
right
no,
here.
pick this one. No, pick this
Amos,
one. No,
Amos,
I haven't read that one. Pick this one.
No,
Pick
Amos. Look at the artwork on the cover of this book.
Nice, right?
Dude, that shit is Red Skull in like a Super Magneto suit.
Yeah, it's pretty
that
cool.
shit's hot as
Pretty
fuck.
cool, yeah.
I just open it up to browse. Now, you're a Mark Bagley buddy.
Yeah.
You're a big fan. We all like Carnage. We know what Carnage looks like.
Right.
Yeah.
The fuck is that thing right there?
That is a travesty. That's what
Look
that
at that art. Look, man. It's like you intentionally found the books that have the shittiest fucking artwork. What is this fucking book? Magneto Sixes.
Axis.
Oh, that's an A?
Yeah, that could mislead you, man. Cause we talked about that.
That-
Yeah.
Motherfucker, God. Oh,
Yeah.
Now, okay, this is another Axis book.
Well, this right here.
This one's got
it's a tie-in.
Deadpool on the front. Oh.
You don't want to look at the artwork, and it's terrible.
Oh, God.
Dude, I gotta say, man, if I
Bam.
pick this up,
That's better.
oh man, if I pick this up based on what the cover looked like,
I'd want to beat Marvel's
and I
ass.
opened this bitch up and I saw Carnage looking like that.
Oh, dude, he looks like a tampon with knives coming
What
out.
about Dr. Doom?
Put it down. And this one ain't much better, you're saying. What about the Access storyline? Is that
All
any
right.
good?
I mean, first of all, the guy right there with the Magneto suit,
Is that not Red Skull?
that is Onslaught.
Oh,
And
that's right.
Yeah, Onslaught, you know, back in the 2000s,
That was an Onslaught X-Men
man
big
crossover,
thing.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they brought the character back. You know, the writer liked bringing old characters back, whatever.
Cool.
What happened is Red Skull, you know, Professor Xavier got murdered by Scott Summers.
What?
Yeah, so Professor's dead body, Red Skull got a hold of it, took the powers of Professor Xavier, and created the Red Hate. So
Is that him, Red Hate?
That's Red Skull, the Red Onslaught. So he had the telepathic powers.
Oh, I thought you just said there's a character called Red Hate.
No. He formed the telepathic thing that sent hate across the world.
It's already getting too confusing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Sounds
it-
like a bunch of bullshit.
So this is how the action starts. So the storyline is this: that he took over Professor Xavier.
Is the whole Access storyline? Oh no, this one's got decent
Look at
artwork.
Iron Man's head. What shape is that?
I don't know. This one has pretty good artwork in it though. Which one is this? This
That's
is
number 2, the same artist,
Artist?
man.
This one is not as bad as the other two. I mean, this is no Jim Lee.
Oh man, everybody cannot beat Jim Lee.
No, okay. Well, there's about 20 other good motherfuckers that I could name that this is not like either.
Oh my goodness.
I could even name some medium grade artists, and this isn't as good as their shit.
So the story is this, man: the heroes become evil, the bad guys become good guys. Just put it like that. Point blank.
Does that make for good stories?
You know, I'm just picking it
Deadpool's
up,
on
man.
the cover of this.
Yeah.
Are you picking it up just to finish the storyline, or just you're hoping it gets better?
I'm hoping it gets better, but
That bullet head, man.
Oh, dude, check out fucking Clint Eastwood.
Man,
you know who that is, right?
No,
That's
that looks
Steve
like,
Rogers.
oh, Steve
Buddy.
Rogers looks like Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that motherfucker ain't got no hips or nothing.
I guess that's why he's not Captain America
I
anymore.
told
'cause
you that, remember?
motherfucker
He
old as
just-
Yeah.
shit. Who's that big son of a bitch?
See, we getting way ahead of ourselves, guy, because I have not.
Okay.
Well, then don't. How are you
Well, the
going to
story-
bring shit to the table talking about let's review it and talking about don't look at the inside?
I just want y'all to look at the art and just criticize the art. That's all I want y'all to do.
Oh, well, we're about done, so you
Yeah.
can wrap this motherfucker and put a bow on it.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
this one's got some cartoony artwork in it.
This one's a little bit better.
Are you happy
Is it
with
the
the
same
Access
artist?
storyline?
It's the same artist.
No,
No,
it's different
'cause
artist
okay,
changes.
different.
Okay.
It was coming out a weekly book, so it's divided in 3 sections. It's supposed to be 9 books, so divided by 3. See, look, book 2, Aversion. Then you have book 1, The Red Supremacy. You see?
So this dude got a job because he could draw a chick in a bikini with a fat butt.
And that'd be
Never
Link.
trust a fat butt.
That's you. I like his artwork,
I don't
man.
know. I can't really hate that much because I don't draw that well myself anymore.
Brian, the inspired artist.
You know what? I can draw pretty pictures, but I have not yet tried storytelling through my pictures. So I don't want to,
Which is a totally different skill.
Yes. And that's why I'm not saying I'm a better comic book artist than anybody.
Sure.
I can maybe do a splash page or maybe do a pin-up or something like that. And I don't mean pin-up like girls because my girls look like shit. But I could maybe do like a cool one-time picture. I don't know that I could do a storytelling on a timeline on a month-to-month. You got to back this up. I need page 6 by Friday. I don't know that I can do that. That's why I'm not saying I'm a better comic book artist, but I've seen better, and this is not that.
Well, I'm going to tell y'all, Dawson. I like their artwork, man.
Dodson?
Dawson. Those are the artists and the inker.
Okay.
Is it a brother's team or a brother-daughter?
I think it's a wife. See, Rachel Dawson and Terry, husband and wife.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
So the penciler and the tracer.
That's right. The tracer.
Tracer. Going back to some Kevin Smith.
Right? What was that?
Again,
what was that?
Kevin.
I think it was all of them, but I think the main one that was Mallrats, where they talked about being a tracer.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he is putting the fucking stink eye on Kevin on that.
Wow, man.
Challenging him.
And once again, a different book. See, the same. See, different artists did the book, man.
All right. Well, you know what?
See, Francis Yu. I like it.
All right. Nothing against Francis or any of the people. I'm sure they're great, and I mean,
it's got to be a challenge.
They can pump these artworks out the way they're, on a timeline, like you were saying.
Yes.
Like, that's impressive.
But you gotta understand, man. When this book had to be out at a certain time. You have some artists,
and I've already addressed that. I don't know that I can do that.
Some artists take forever.
Yeah.
Forever. I mean, I give you Mr. Bagley, man. He get his out. It's gone.
And that's one of his things in the industry. He's known for getting his shit out on time.
But you know what? It's worth saying that we saw his pencils before they were inked at one point.
Yeah, his inker's not doing him justice.
It's totally different. It's totally different. So once you put all the ink and the colors in here,
it can change the image altogether.
Hell, when you do a comic book, man, all the artists, the inkers, the colorists, the writer, everybody got to be on page, man. I could give you one example. It was a book called The Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk, and the guy who wrote Lost, the show Lost, the show with what's his name?
I didn't like Lost that
JJ?
much, but I did like Lost.
JJ did the first season. Damon Lindenfield.
It doesn't matter.
But anyway,
irregardless,
he was a writer for that show, and he was writing a book for Marvel. You know how long it took to get that book done?
I do not know.
It took them 3 years from one. Issue 1 came out. It took like 3 years after. It took that long.
I'm gonna be Damian Mizdow. I'm just gonna.
So, I get kind of very.
I gotta explain that to you later.
But it's just how it is, man. You take artwork, writers, whatever, man. It depends what you like.
All right. Well, I appreciate you bringing it for us to see. At least I know there is hope. If I can figure out how to do storytelling with my artwork, maybe I'll end up doing that shit someday. You know what I mean? But there are some good reads. Support your independent comics.
Definitely.
Support your independent comic book shops.
And that's what I'm saying, because with my friend doing that, I wrote in my blog.
And the blog, check out the blog, page to
Marvel
talk.
and DC, your big companies and everything. It's cool, the superhero thing, but it's also the same time, man. You want to read some of the creator-owned stuff, the independent stuff. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff, man.
I don't doubt it.
It's some
All
good
right,
shit.
so we've covered pretty much everything. This is bringing us towards the end of our show, and I've got a new segment for 26 of you. 26?
It's 26.
26 of you. I got news for 26 of you. I am going to start a new segment where I go to NitoShop.com, and I'm going to click on the the last 20 submissions to the website for T-shirt designs, and I'm going to show them to you, and both of you are going to pick your favorite out of the top 20 or the last 20. Not the top, they're not the highest selling. They could all be good, they could all be crap. Who knows? I'm not going to pick. We're just going to talk about it.
Are we going to take that image and
I am going to throw it up there.
So they'll get kind of like their own feature.
Yeah, it'll be like like a little shout out.
Yeah.
To the top 20.
Show it off.
Well, I like this. This is cool.
Yeah, those you can't guess where those came from.
NitoShop.
NitoShop.com. I think it's showing me more than 20. So let's just go with, what's that? Let's go with the first 4 rows. All right, we're going to go with the first 4 rows here. So there's the top 2 rows. We got an Iron Man, that one, Space Yager, all the way down to the Sonic the Hedgehog one. All right, now out of those 4 rows, which is only going to be the top 16. What are you digging on, Matt?
I like the top.
Can you blow it up a little bit?
I don't know. I don't think maybe you're making it too big now. I'm not gonna not know how to go back.
Oh well,
Well, no, that's fine. I'll make it big. There. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, how do I make it go sideways?
Down there at the bottom. Yeah, there
All right.
we go.
All right, so there we go. There's the top 4.
I like the layout of this Iron Man, but I don't like the fact that Iron Man is just all blacked out. It's like all the effort's gone.
I like the tiny masters.
All right, and so Matt, what's your final answer going to be?
Let me see that. You know what? I'm gonna go Sonic the Hedgehog because I like the pixel art stuff because that's something I'm interested in.
And Amos, you're going with Tiny Masters. All right, the name of the shirt is Tiny Masters. Let's see who the artist is. How do you make that go small, Matt? All right, you know what? Tiny Masters does look cool, and I haven't seen this before. That is pretty awesome.
That is really nice.
It is Profeta 999, and he lives on Earth apparently. Dude.
I like that.
I'm really digging it. It's a Skeletor, Triclops, Trapjaw, Beastman, and Merman.
Yeah.
Dude, we knew all of those. That's crazy. Yeah. Triclops is a hard one. But that, dude, I'm digging that. I like the style. Cool. I think this guy's going to make mad money on this.
You know why I think we like them? Because they're like little Funko Pops.
They are. Yeah. I'm all about that. So, big shout out to Profeta 999.
Good job.
That shit looks good. That's a good pick, Amos. I'm digging that. I think that would have been my pick as well. And then Matt, you went down here to
I pulled Sonic.
Super Sonic is what it's called. So that looks to me like they've taken the cover of Sonic the Hedgehog and thrown it in an old Nintendo game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see a whole lot of creativity.
I agree. After, as we've gone through them a little bit more, there was another pixel art up top. That I think
the Wreck-It Ralph?
More. Yeah, I think I like that one more. That one seemed to be a little bit more original.
All right, well, let's go with the Sonic the Hedgehog. We've already talked about it. Is Picillion? How would you say that? Picillion?
Picalin?
Picalin.
United States.
It's good. It's good, I mean, but it does just look like a copy.
Yeah, it almost looks like what I thought. I thought it was just a regular old Dillio.
Yeah.
Apparently, the computer's having trouble thinking about what it wants to do. And so, the Wreck-It thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, because I'm all about the pixel art.
All right, it's clobbering time.
But once you get into it, man, that's like getting a good look at it.
Same guy.
I don't think the thing is all that solid.
Profeta. So, we can't spend all day and bang on it because our time limit is up.
Yeah, but I like it.
Profeta 999 dropped some goodness, especially the tiny guys.
Yeah.
And pixel art, also by Profeta 999. And the other one. All right, my name is Brian.
Amos.
Matt.
And we are Aging Geeks. Wishing you a Merry Christmas, maybe. We might not see you again.
Thanks for watching and subscribing.
Tell all your friends. Peace out.